going to be sharing with you how or why it's important to overcome worry, to stop worrying, to stay present, and if necessary, to become solution focused. First of all, here is a quick intro.
When you're grateful, you can't be worried. You can't be fearful. And you find a way to succeed eventually. Why not have it now? That's my invitation.
Welcome back. Hello. We are on our final road trip through Iceland, heading to the airport, and I just wanted to take some time to make this video for you. So often I hear people worrying about this, that, worrying about bills, worrying about if the car will break down, worry. That's really hard to say fast. Try it. Worry. Now, first of all, take note of this quote. Worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Now, first of all, I want to take a moment to just acknowledge our absolutely incredible minds and our amazing brain, but also just to share with you that the first and most important function of our brain is survival, protection, looking after us. So our brain is not the captain of this ship. It's more like the sentinel. Sentinel? I'm not sure which is right. If you know, comment below and let me know. We all learn from each other, right? But it's the lookout. It's the person on guard, on watch, constantly scanning to see where there's danger or to see if something could go wrong. So therefore, it's very easy and very natural to have worry or to become anxious about things. So first of all, don't beat yourself up. Don't punish yourself. Worrying is a very normal emotion. Anxiety is a normal emotion. However, how long you remain in that emotion or remain in that state is totally up to you. And my biggest question is, does worrying serve you? Does it help the situation in any way? No, of course not. So it's about hearing that thought process come in. Thank you, brain, I'm aware, but now I'm going to turn my focus elsewhere. Now, I want to give a really quick example of something quite funny that happened today, actually. We've been traveling from, excuse my pronunciation, Siglufjord in Iceland, which is right at the top, northern Iceland, and we're heading down to Reykjavik, which is the capital, and we're going back to the airport, and it's about a 5-hour drive. Now, nearly 2 hours in, the petrol light came on, the fuel light came on, and of course we're in a country that we don't really know very well, as you can see from this. There's a lot of open, long roads without any villages, without any towns. So we didn't know when we were going to come across a petrol station. So, as I shared with you earlier, and as is normal, my brain kicked in, oh, what if we can't find a petrol station? And then we won't make it back to the car rental place in time. So we won't be able to return the car, or we might not even make it back in time for our flight. And oh my gosh, we've got the dogs at home. So if we don't make it back, someone's kindly dropped them. If we don't make it back, they'll be on their own. And all of these thoughts just came into my mind. Again, natural. Thankfully, because I've been in this world of personal development and I understand that worrying doesn't serve you. The only thing that worrying really does is make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel in not a very good state of mind. So it's about, and of course, don't get me wrong, I understand that there are times that a little bit of worry perhaps might allow us to prepare for something, to take perhaps certain actions that would definitely stop any situation or challenge arising. However, more often than not, there will always be some challenge, good or bad. That is life. But 95% of the things that we worry about never happen. 95% of the things we worry about never happen. And sure enough, not too far down the road, we managed to find a petrol station and we're filled back up and we're on track and on time. So had I remained in that state of worry and what are we going to do? What if there isn't one? Blah, 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 wouldn't have served us at all. So instead it was, okay, let's get solution focused. Get out Google Maps, find the nearest petrol station, stop in a shop and ask, whatever it might be. Now obviously this is one very specific example, so relate it to you. One of the other big examples, very generic example that I use, is talking about bills and finance. How many times have you had one of those brown envelopes come through the mailbox, or it can be in the UK, it might not be in another country, but anyway, you get this post and it's an unexpected bill and you're thinking, how on earth am I going to pay that? And we start to really worry about it. Sometimes we even might wake up in the middle of the night or not be able to sleep because we are so worried. Now again, my question, does that serve you? Does it help you? Does it pay the bill? No, of course not. It just makes you feel worse and in perhaps a negative state of mind. And more often than not, we are not very productive when we're in a negative state of mind or when we're in a state of worry. So it's again about having that awareness, hearing the worry, hearing the thought and saying, okay, this is the situation. Now what can I do about it? What is my solution? Now it's absolutely amazing. Our minds, if we start to go into worry and we think, oh no, I'm not going to be able to pay it, I'm not going to be able to do that, that's where your brain goes. That's the path that you open. That's the thought process that you open for yourself, that you can't do it and you're not going to be able to, and it's going to have a knock-on effect with everything else. However, if you change that question and you think, okay, how do I deal with this? What is my solution? Then that is the thought process that you spark in your mind. So inevitably, that is going to be what you start to think about, the solutions, how to help yourself in that situation. So I just wanted to take this time on this video and remind you, A, that worry and anxiety are absolutely natural emotions. It is normal. I know some people that label themselves worry warts, which is a really funny expression. I don't really quite understand it. But people actually label themselves, oh, I'm such a worry wart. But what does that do for you? How does it help you? How does it serve you? So be aware of the emotion and then change the question to, A, do I even need to be worrying about this? Shall I just stay focused, be present in this moment, on this road trip, and just look for the petrol station? Or do I need to start thinking about a solution? Do I need to start thinking about how I can solve this problem if that problem comes about? Does this make sense? Give me a comment below. Say worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. Otherwise, guys, that's it from me today. We are concluding our amazing road trip in Iceland, and then we are flying back to the UK. So exciting! I can't wait to be back. Super pumped, excited, and ready for 2019. If you are not already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it for your daily notifications of inspiration, education, and motivation. And I'll see you on the next one.